Yeah, Gail.
Perfect, live from Fanatics Fan Fest at the Javits Center, New York City. All the stars out, not just Gail King, Jay Williams in
Am
the
I showing
building.
too much ankle?
There's a lot of ankle, but they're lotions.
Well, he told me in South Beach, the whole Miami vibe.
You look clean.
Yeah, but you look smooth as hell with that peach suit on. But
Thank you.
You could lose a little lotion.
What do you mean? I got the lotion.
Jay,
on.
are you having a good summer?
I'm having a great summer.
Amazing.
A great summer.
We're grateful
Happy
you're
to be
with us. All right, we having fun? There we go. All right.
Hold on. Damn that. Y'all could do better than that. Come on.
There we go.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Thank you.
All right, let's get into your sports, Stephen A. The association, I got some news for you here. The NBA schedule dropped yesterday on NBA Today as the regular season tips off on October 22nd. The defending champion Celtics will unveil their 18th championship banner before facing the Knicks, 7:30 Eastern. Then at 10 p.m. Eastern, the Timberwolves visit the Lakers. Now, looking ahead to the holidays, here's the Christmas Day slate. Starting at noon, the Knicks will host the Spurs, followed by the T-Wolves taking on the Mavericks. Then the Celtics host the Sixers. Rounding out the night, the Lakers will face the Warriors, and the Nuggets will take on the Suns. Jay, you are up first. We'll marinate on that for a moment. Which Christmas Day game are you most looking forward to?
I think the easy answer that people will say is the Mavs, obviously, when you're talking about Luka Doncic going against Anthony Edwards. I'm going to go a level below because I think the conversation trends in this direction. I think whenever you talk about the 76ers, especially showing up on a global stage like Christmas Day, first off, the NFL is trying to steal our damn day. That's trying to happen.
Yeah.
So as we're doing an event here with Michael Rubin in Fanatics, Michael Rubin used to be a part owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. I need him to be courtside to make sure his guy, Joel Embiid, plays on that day because some of my friends are like, is he even going to play? That's the first question around Joel Embiid, right? Just say in general, injuries, things of that sort. Joel Embiid with Tyrese Maxey and Paul George. Paul George talks trash like some of the best of them. We're going against Jaylen Brown, the Boston Celtics, and I think Jason Tatum has a lot to prove, right? Which is shocking to say, coming off an NBA championship, but the way his minutes were played out throughout the course of USA basketball, Jaylen Brown winning Eastern Conference MVP, Jaylen Brown winning Finals MVP. I think there's a lot in that new budding rivalry. No offense to the Knicks. I love the Knicks. I love Jalen Brunson, love what they bring, but I do think that is going to be the new rivalry in the Eastern Conference.
I love that game too. And remember, when you talk about these matchups in the East and the West, there's a lot of good teams in the West. There's not as many good teams in the East. It's Philly, the Knicks, and the Celtics. In the West, it's Dallas. And Milwaukee too, fair. Right. But in the West, you got Oklahoma City, and you have the Lakers, and you have obviously Dallas and Minnesota, OKC, Phoenix, Denver. So when you have a sexy matchup like you do with Philadelphia and the Celtics, to me, it's more interesting because there's not as many good teams. There's only 3 teams, maybe 4, that can get to an NBA final out of the East. And these are 2 of them. So I like Philadelphia. And Embiid looked good in the Olympics, by the way. He looked good. So to me, Philly and the Celtics. And the Celtics always beat Philly. Philly and the Celtics on Christmas Day is the best game.
Got a couple of points I want to get off my chest. Number one, I don't disagree with y'all in terms of how big that game can be. I want to see Embiid healthy with Maxey, with Paul George going up against Jason Tatum or what have you. That's number one. Number two, Steve Kerr is one of the greatest coaches in the history of basketball. But I don't give a damn what anybody says. For him not to find time for Jason Tatum in 2 games, that was bad. But to say before the game, reportedly to Jason Tatum, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find time for you in a game versus Serbia. This is a reigning NBA champion, last 3 years, first team All-NBA, one of the great players in the NBA today, who, by the way, had 2 players playing ahead of him that are teammates of his who spend 82 games a year during the regular season and the postseason deferring to him. But you're one of the great coaches and you can't find minutes before the game even begins. For this guy, you go tell him that. I think that's egregious. And as far as I'm concerned, yeah, you did your job. You got the gold medal, but he's the one who should be celebrating the least. That's number 2. Now, having said that, let me tell you where I stand on Christmas Day. Damn it, I like star power. I like a show. And you brought up Luka Doncic. Yeah, that's nice. How about that brother Kyrie Irving? How about Kyrie Irving against Ant-Man? How about Ant-Man being live on national television Christmas Day? That brother right there, the dude that we looked at and we thought about, I'm talking about athleticism, not results. We thought about MJ. We thought about Kobe. We thought about Vince Carter. That man, Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, has arrived. And to see that brother in Dallas on Christmas Day against Luka and Kyrie, I'm sorry. That's what I'm looking forward to. Because it's about a show. We know the NFL is going to do its thing with its 2 Christmas Day games on Netflix. We get all that, okay? But the NBA got 5 games that day. We talked about the Boston Celtics against the Philadelphia 76ers. My Knicks going to start off the day beating up Wembanyama. They going to handle their business, all right? Okay? And in the midst of all of that, I get to see Anthony Edwards versus Kyrie and Luka. And give Kyrie credit for this. Outside of showing up in Boston, the brother shows up for a show. And Christmas Day is a show. And he's going to put one on it.
One thing I made, because I think he's dead wrong. Isn't the idea when you go coach in the Olympics to win the gold medal?
Yes.
Did Kerr win the gold medal? Yes. Is the game 40 minutes or 48 minutes?
40.
So it's 8 less minutes to work with.
Right.
The forwards on that team were Embiid, Anthony Davis, LeBron, theoretically, Durant. The guards were not nearly as good. And Tatum is going to play the forward spot. Who do you want to play over? He's not as good as he's not going to play over Durant. Who do you want to play over?
First of all, number one, respectfully, because KD is one of the greatest players who ever lived, one of the greatest scorers that ever lived. I recall Jason Tatum sending him home via sweep a couple of years ago. That's number one. That's number one. Number two.
And guarding KD.
Number two. That's right. Number two. He's the reigning defending champion. Number 3. I'm sorry, Mad Dog Russo, Hall of Fame commentator, radio host, all the stuff. Been covering sports for decades. Okay, Hall of Famer. You know this. Jason Tatum ain't married to some forward position. He could play 4 different positions. He could play. He brings up the court. He could play 2. He could play 3. He could play 4. He's 6'9" with a handle and a J. You can't. And I'm saying, not the game working out.
Why do you think Kerr didn't play him more?
Because Kerr is rigid and married to his way. And my point is, before the game, if stuff develops during the game and you end up not playing him, okay, that's bad, but we understand it. You gonna go to him before the game and go like this? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find time for you. Like he's some bench warmer. This is Jason Tatum.
Well, I just don't understand why any coach would tell a player that you're probably not going to play before the game. It's like Mike Tyson, right? Everybody has a game plan until you get punched in the mouth.
That's right.
Right? So you adjust according to the game.
Very
If your decision ends up post-game saying the game just didn't reveal itself for Jason Tatum to play today, but what you're telling...
Hello Nation, the partnership between Steph Curry and LeBron James is a dream come true for many basketball fans. Although these 2 NBA giants have never played together on a team in the league, they have had the opportunity to play alongside each other in international competitions, such as the 2024 Olympics, where they led Team USA to victory. Steph Curry, known as the Chef, revolutionized the game with his 3-point shot. He is widely considered the best shooter in NBA history. Curry, with his dynamic style of play and playmaking ability, transformed the Golden State Warriors into a league powerhouse, winning 4 NBA titles. LeBron James, nicknamed King James, is one of the most complete and dominant players the game of basketball has ever seen. With a unique combination of strength, skill, and game intelligence, LeBron has won 4 NBA titles and is the all-time leading scorer in the league. His ability to lead and elevate the performance of his teammates is unmatched. When Curry and LeBron play together, their skills complement each other in spectacular fashion. Curry, with his ability to space the floor and create shooting opportunities, opens up space for LeBron to attack the basket or dish out assists. LeBron, in turn, draws the opposing defense, creating opportunities for Curry to shine with his long-range shooting. At the 2024 Olympics, Curry and LeBron showed the world just how devastating their partnership can be. They led Team USA to the gold medal, demonstrating impressive chemistry on the court. In one of the most memorable moments, LeBron received an alley-oop from Curry, bringing the crowd to their feet and showcasing the synergy between the two. While the idea of Curry and LeBron playing together in the NBA may seem like a distant dream, there is always speculation about possible trades or free agency moves that could make it a reality. Both players have contracts that expire in 2026, which opens up the possibility of a future partnership in the league. The partnership between Steph Curry and LeBron James is a spectacle for basketball fans. Their complementary skills and on-court chemistry make them a formidable duo. Although they have yet to play together in the NBA, their performances in international competitions make it clear that if they do, it will be one of the most exciting moments in basketball history. It is great to see renowned and sometimes critical journalists fall in love with Stephen Curry, the renowned point guard for the Golden State Warriors, who took the basketball world by storm with his spectacular performances at the Paris 2024 Olympics. His performance not only secured crucial victories for the United States team, but also made the biggest sports journalists fall in love with his unparalleled talent. During the Olympics, Curry had moments of brilliance that left everyone speechless. One of his most memorable games was against Serbia, where he scored 36 points, including 8 three-pointers. This performance was crucial in the United States' comeback from a 17-point deficit at the halfway point. Kevin Durant, his teammate, highlighted the importance of this game, stating that everyone would remember that night for the rest of their lives. Another highlight was the final against France. Curry scored 24 points, all on three-pointers, and led the United States to a 98-87 victory. His performance in the fourth quarter, where he scored 12 points, was essential in securing the gold medal. The web went wild for his performance, with many fans and journalists praising his ability to decide important games. Sports journalists, known for their critical and detailed analysis, could not help but praise Curry. Many highlighted how he managed to stand out on such a big stage as the Olympics, especially since it was his first participation in the Games. Curry's performance was described as divine by Kevin Durant and one of the best performances I've ever seen by Anthony Davis. In addition to the praise from his teammates, Curry also received recognition from renowned journalists. They highlighted how he managed to exceed expectations, especially after a lackluster group stage. His ability to bounce back and shine in decisive moments has been widely praised, with many journalists saying that Curry put the Olympics in his pocket with his performances. Curry's journey at the 2024 Paris Olympics is a testament to his dedication and skill. He not only helped Team USA win the gold medal, but he also cemented his legacy as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. His long-range scoring ability, vision, and on-court leadership were instrumental in the team's success. Sports writers, who are often skeptical and critical, could not help but be drawn to Curry's talent. His performances at the Olympics were a reminder of why he is considered one of the best basketball players today. With his brilliant performances, Curry not only won medals, but also the respect and admiration of fans and critics around the world. In short, Stephen Curry proved once again why he is one of the greatest names in basketball. His performances at the 2024 Paris Olympics were nothing short of spectacular, and top sports writers could not help but be drawn to his talent. Curry has shown the world that even on a stage as big as the Olympics, he is capable of shining and leading his team to victory. Before we wrap up, be sure to subscribe to the channel. After all, we are producing videos almost every day. Thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow on NBA News on TV. Stay tuned for more updates on the NBA, and remember to support by leaving your opinion in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to know when I will send new news. Thanks for following NBA News on TV. Cheers and see you next time.